God says this is your last day, so do not ignore this message. My beloved child, I speak to you now as your Lord, the one who formed you and called you from before you were born. I know the depths of your heart, your fears, your struggles, and the longings you cannot even put into words. Today, I ask you to open your heart to me without hesitation. Listen closely, for what I share with you now is meant to awaken your soul and draw you ever closer to the fullness of life I have prepared. Too often, my children live as if tomorrow is guaranteed. They push aside the promptings of my spirit, the quiet whisper urging them to return to my embrace, to receive my forgiveness, to live in the state of grace I freely offer. But no day is promised to you. Today is the day I have given you, and it may be the last. Do not harden your heart or turn away from my voice. Behold, I stand at the door of your soul and knock, longing for your response. I created you in my image, granting you a dignity beyond measure. I have poured out my love through the sacrifice of my Son, Jesus Christ, who gave his life so that you might live forever in communion with me. Through his death and resurrection, I have bridged the chasm that separated you from my heart. In the church I have established, you find the fullness of truth, the sacraments that pour divine life into your soul, and the guidance of those I have anointed to shepherd you. If you have been distant, if you have neglected your relationship with me, let today be the turning point. Come to me in the sacrament of reconciliation and unburden your soul. Let the grace of absolution wash away every stain of sin. Approach the altar and receive the Eucharist, the true body and blood of my Son, the bread of life that nourishes you in a way nothing else can. In prayer, in meditation on my word, in love of your neighbor, you will discover a peace the world cannot give. My child, I know you experience hardship. There may be pain in your heart, losses that weigh heavily, wounds that have never fully healed. You may have fears about the future, uncertainties about your purpose or your worth. You may feel small in a world that often forgets the meek and the humble. Yet I tell you this: you are precious in my sight. You were not made for darkness or despair, but for hope and eternal joy. Do not believe the lies that tell you I am distant or that I do not care. I hold you closer than you can imagine, and I have placed a guardian angel at your side. I have given you the community of believers, the communion of saints, and the tender care of the Blessed Virgin Mary, who intercedes for you constantly. This day is your invitation to choose me wholeheartedly. You cannot serve two masters. The world will tempt you with empty promises, asking you to set aside your faith to pursue fleeting pleasures, wealth, or honor. But none of these can fill the hunger of your soul. I alone satisfy. Do not delay. Every beat of your heart, every breath you take, is a gift from me. Use this gift wisely. Let gratitude fill your spirit, leading you to honor me in all you do. Seek holiness in the small acts of daily life, in the patience you show others, in the forgiveness you offer even when it is difficult, in the courage to stand for truth and goodness when confronted by lies. My child, trust in my mercy. Even if you have strayed far, I can restore you. Even if you carry guilt that seems unbearable, I can lift that burden and crown you with compassion. Look to the cross and see how far I have gone to redeem you. Let no sin, no failing, no regret keep you from my arms. I am the good shepherd who goes out in search of the lost sheep. If you feel lost, raise your eyes and call upon my name. I will lead you back to green pastures and still waters. I will strengthen your faith through the sacraments, illuminate your mind through the scriptures, and give you companions in the saints and in your brothers and sisters in the church. This may be your last chance to listen, to return, to embrace the life of grace I offer. The world is filled with noise and distraction, but I ask you to be still and know that I am God. I will guide you in your decisions, help you discern your vocation, and fill your heart with clarity and wisdom. Be generous with your life and talents. Serve the poor, comfort the afflicted, care for the least among you, and in so doing, you will serve me. Learn to love as I have loved you, without condition and without reservation. Prepare yourself, for you know not the hour when I will call you home. Live each moment with eternity in mind. Let the prayer of your soul be, Lord, I trust in you. Lord, I surrender to your will. Lord, I choose to follow you, no matter the cost. When you make this your prayer, fear will lose its grip. Hope will become your anchor, and joy will spring forth from deep within. Others will see the change in you and will be drawn to the light you carry. By living in my grace, you become a beacon of hope in a world overshadowed by doubt. My child, I love you with a love beyond measure. Receive this truth, allow it to heal you, to renew you, and to set you on the path of holiness. Do not ignore this message. Today is a gift, and it may never come again. Return to me, find refuge in my church, receive the sacraments, and cling to the truth of the gospel. If you do this, you need not fear what awaits, for I am with you always, ready to welcome you into my everlasting embrace.